They say consider the following infinity geometric series. So the following geometric infinity series is given and then it has variables. So you have your P, this is term number 1, this is term number 2, this is term number 3. And then they ask for which values of P is the series going to be convergent. Now, what do we know so far? We know that a series is going to be convergent when A, we know a series is going to be convergent when R is between -1 and 1. So if our R is greater than -1, but our R is less than 1, the series is going to be convergent. Okay? But that's not what they're asking. They're not asking for which values of R. We know for which values of R. For values of R that are between -1 and 1, the series is going to be convergent. Here, they're asking which values of P are going to make this to be possible. Now, what did I say? The person who can tell you whether the series is convergent or divergent is R. So once you see the word convergent, this is a trick. Calculate R. So here we're going to calculate your R. How do you get your R? We get our R by saying term number 2 divided by term number 1. Based on this, what is term number 2? It's P open bracket, okay? And then it's P plus 1, like this. All over, what is term number 1? It's P. Now, if you are to solve this, you will see something like this. P and P are going to divide each other out, okay? If P and P divide each other out, what am I going to get? P plus 1. P plus 1. And then they'll give me a mark for getting R. I haven't done anything here. They're just going to give me a mark for getting what? R. I'm getting R in terms of what? Of P. As soon as I did that, then I am going to do the following. Instead of R here, I am going to put R. This is R. This is also R. Instead of the R, I can write it as P plus 1. Does it make sense? And then this one here, you still have -1. Like this. So what are you looking for here? You are looking for P. Yeah? How do you get P here? There are two equations here. This is what learners fail to understand. In grade 10, you learn which these are two sets of equations. There is this linear equation number 1. So how would you solve this part here? The one that I highlighted first. What you're going to do is to take this one to this other side. If you take this one to this other side, it says which you are going to have -1. It is positive, right? If you take it to this other side, you're going to have what? Yeah, so you're going to have -1, -1. But not only do you do that, you also solve the other equation. There are 2 of them here. There is also this one here. So this part, you're going to take this one to this other side. So the numerical value, you take it to the side, you also take it to that other side. You are solving 2 sets of equations of inequalities here. So if I take this one to this other side here, it still becomes negative. If I take it to this other side here, it still becomes what? Negative. And then you're going to have something like this then. You have 1 minus 1. Now, -1 gives us what? -2. P less than 1 minus 1. So when P is between -2 and 0, this series is going to do what? Is going to converge. And then they will give you a mark for 1, 2. All you get your 3 marks. Now, assuming the series is convergent, calculate the sum to infinity. How would you calculate the sum to infinity? That's number P. How do you calculate sum to infinity? You need the formula that says which we have S infinity, which is going to be given by A all over 1 minus R. Now, what is A according to this series? You put P there. All over 1 minus open bracket. What is R? It's P plus 1. So if you solve this, what are you going to have? You have P all over 1 minus P minus 7. -1 and 1, they divide each other out, okay? And then what are we going to be left with to answer? You are left with P all over minus P, okay? What is P all over minus P? It gives us what? -1. And then you're going to get substitution, and then you're going to get an answer here. Now, the other question that they usually say is this one. They will say if P is, they will tell you, if P is equal to maybe 3 all over 2, tell us which one is going to be the sum to infinity. Then you come and put everywhere you see P, you will put 3 all over 2, but they didn't say that here. You will see it with the other questions that I gave you.